My name is Oluseun Mabogunje, and I'm the first son of Professor Akin Mabogunje. My father had a very great sense of humor, and I could always remember that and he loved to sing. And so he would teach us songs whenever we traveled, and some of those songs, of course, would make us laugh. And he had this very funny way his voice was a tenor, and my voice isn't very good. So sometimes he'll tell me not to sing while the others are singing. And it was always a family joke. But there are many things I remember with my father. He was a very good man. He taught us so many life lessons that have been very endearing up till now, and we are still enjoying the legacy he left behind. And that's why we feel we should have this event and launch a foundation in his honor to capture a lot of his works and keep it alive for this generation and coming generations, for posterity. In many ways, first of all, he was an academic, and he was an intellectual, and he was very people-focused, which meant that he taught and trained a lot of people. From today's lecture, you'll hear many people say that they are his academic sons, academic grandchildren, which means that his memory will continue to live from generation to generation. But aside from the fact that as a teacher, there are many people that have benefited from his knowledge, he was deeply engaged in a lot of community and national projects, starting from the time when he was involved in the 1963 census of Nigeria. He was one of the enumerators. He was involved in the Forestry Commission in Western State under General Adebayo. From there, he was involved in DFRI, the Directorate for Food, Roads and Rural Infrastructure, under President Babangida. He was involved in he was the chairman of the National Community Bank. In fact, it was him that came up with the idea of having small community banks, particularly in rural areas, that has now transformed to what we call microfinance banks. He was also under President Obasanjo. He was chairman of the Federal Mortgage Bank. Under President Yaradua, he was chairman of the Presidential Land Reform Committee. And then on the national level, he's a man from Ijebu. He, together with the Awujale of Ijebu land, set up what they call the Ijebu Development Initiative on Poverty Reduction. This was something he started in 1999, and this year it became 26 years old. And I'm very pleased to say that just this week, the FAO, Food Association of the United Nations, recognized that program as one of the foremost in aquaculture in Africa. We are still celebrating that, and it was based on this foundation that he set up while he was alive, and is still going on even after his passing.